We are back live at Heartland Park, Topeka, Kansas. Victory Lane is at the base of that big old drag strip tower, and all the ceremonies are about to unfold here. Quick reminder, folks, that if you're looking for a great place to go, Opryland USA is the official destination of NASCAR. For more information on Opryland, call 615-889-6611. Call them Monday through Friday. They're open all the time, though, and it is a wonderful place to visit, the official destination of NASCAR. Well, everybody has walked to Victory Lane, except one guy was in a golf cart. Glenn Jarrett, who was that?
Who plays golf on this crew the most? Me. Man, we were a quarter of a mile. Toby Porter is getting congratulations now from Ron Young, who finished second. Rick Crawford, the third-place finisher. Toby, you told me before the race, first of all, congratulations. You told me before the race you're just going to try to take it easy and try to get a good finish. That's a pretty good finish.
Yeah, it was. We got out there, and I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. It's something different, and we all got to race and got to racing pretty hard. And just brakes went my way today, and I want to thank Grease Lightning for sponsoring me. They used to be sponsoring me last year, and this is the first time this year, so I want to thank him and Automotive Specialty Racing Engines.
Well, now, for you folks that don't know, Toby Porter gets his racing blood honestly. His father, Greg Porter, used to run at Greenville Pickens Speedway in South Carolina, also at some of the other tracks throughout the South. It's nice to see, Toby, that in this race out here that was in conjunction with the Southwest Tour, also with the Northwest Tour, when it all came down, when it was all said and done, the all-pro guys are the ones that led the way.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that kind of makes us look good there, don't it? But I was glad. Me and Ricky there, we've been, well, he goes to Phoenix all the time and runs with them, and I've been out there one or two times. So it was pretty fun. I mean, I enjoyed racing with them.
Congratulations again. Let's get a word now. Ron Young, who finished second, is talking to the track PA. Let's go over and talk to Rick Crawford, who came home third. And, boy, you ran strong all day in the top three, but what happened when you spun the car around?
Man, I went from Michael Schumacher to Willie Shoemaker. I went over. I guess in racing terms, you know, you look at it like I was just cooling my tires off a little bit, trying to get a run at them. But there at the end, you caused your own caution, so you run out of laps at the end. So but I'd like to thank Tom Mitchell, Circle Bar Motel and RV Park, for sending us to an excellent driving school there at Road Atlanta. Those guys taught me a lot last week in 3 days, so this is the first time I've ever been to a road course. So I really enjoyed running with Kenny, but he was just playing with us. Congratulations to Toby, and like I say, thank God for a safe race today. And you know, I'd like to say hello to my little boy Adam. They made the playoffs this weekend in Mobile in baseball, so good luck, guys.
Well, thanks a lot, Rick. A very gracious third-place finisher there. Ron Young, who finished second, is coming over to join us now in Victory Lane. And Ron, you also told me before the race you weren't really sure. In fact, yesterday you're like, man, I'm kind of lost around this place, but you made a good accounting for yourself.
Yeah, I tell you, we had trouble right off the bat. All the leaders came in, we late to the pit, and I don't know what happened there. Crew told me to go on out, and we was going to have to come back in next time, and I knew then that it was going to be tough, because, you know, at the drivers' meeting they told us that no double file restarts like they do on the short tracks, and when you're starting behind 30-something cars and you're the last one, it's a long day trying to get around them race cars. But tell you, I'd like to thank Coca-Cola for putting this race on, and Slim Jim, NASCAR, and all these guys. Without these contingency sponsors, I tell you, this series wouldn't be where it's at today. And I'd like to say thanks to Wagner Automotive, Rogers Classic Collision, Southern Impressions, all the guys back home that make this race car possible every weekend to race it. And I'd like to say hey to Melanie, my girlfriend. Wish you could have been here. Missed you.
Well, now, hey, guys, how many folks out there, how many of you think that you could have driven 60 laps like that? And remember to say all the things that Ron Young said. Congratulations to all these young guys. They made a tremendous accounting for themselves, put on a whale of a show for us. I tell you what, some real happy people down here in Victory Lane, and rightfully so. They earned the respect of all their competitors and gave us a great show on TNN.
They did that. It was a super afternoon. And Barry Dodson, I know you've got to get back to the garage area because the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is about to get back to work, getting set for tomorrow's Lund Look 225. What's the story on Mike Bliss's truck? You guys going to be able to keep up with Hornaday, the pole sitter?
Well, you know, Ron's an excellent road racer. We're really happy. We brought a brand new truck. We qualified fourth. We got about 20 laps on it. No problem so far. Mike gets better and better and better every week. It's an important show for us. You know, all the beefs out here. You got Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Burton, Kenny Schrader, Wally Dallenbach, Johnny Benson, Davy Jones, straight from Indy. So it should be a heck of a show. So I'm going to head on back, pump up my Goodyear Eagles, and get ready for happy hour.
Take care. Good to see you, Barry.
Thanks for
Enjoyed
having
it. Barry Dodson joining us here in the booth this afternoon. When we come back, we've got a full rundown, all the numbers for you, a lot more. And, of course, coming up, we've got Inside NASCAR, plus the NASCAR Busch Series, all yet to come.
Today's exclusive coverage of the Coca-Cola Shootout on TNN is brought to you by the more than 1,300 AutoZone stores across America. AutoZone, the best parts in auto parts. And by tangy Heinz 57 steak sauce. Let's eat.
We are live with you here at Heartland Park, Topeka, Kansas. A reminder that commercial transportation for this broadcast has been provided by Ryder, the official transportation company for Opryland. With Barry Dodson and Glenn Jarrett, I'm Eli Gold. Average speed for the NASCAR Slim Jim All-Pro Series, 93.571 miles an hour. And Toby Porter, well, you don't get style points. You don't get extra lap points in this division. All you got to be there is at the finish. He led once for just 2 laps, but that's all she took. It was Mike Culp who led 33 of the 60 laps today, but he ends up with a faltering engine down the stretch. 7 lead changes among 5 different drivers. There were 3 caution periods for 11 laps today, but a very safe race for the NASCAR Slim Jim All-Pro Series, the Featherlight Southwest Tour, and the Rebco Northwest Tour. And there you see the unofficial finishing order. You had the first ASA representative, Bill Baird, coming home in 5th spot from the coast. You had Bob Lyon there in 6th. A good run for Grandma's Frozen Noodles. Dirk Piz came home in 7th. There's Nipper Alsup there, finishing ahead of Ken Bailey, who was the best qualified runner for the NASCAR Rebco Northwest Series. Kenny Schrader was the pole sitter by a significant margin, ran off course early in the event, put himself into the retaining wall, and he comes home, as you see, in 20th position. Other top finishers here today, including the top rookie contender, Steve Christian, coming in. John Pox had a myriad of problems, transmission-related early in the day. He comes home in 23rd. There you have some of the other top finishers. Ruhlman from the Trans Am Series coming home in 25th position of all those who took the green flag here at Heartland Park, Topeka today. Of course, we'll be here again tomorrow. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series going road racing for the first time this year. They'll also be at Sears Point and Watkins Glen later in the season as part of the 3 road circuits on the truck race in 1996. And don't forget, as soon as we move aside here near the top of the hour, Inside NASCAR will be along. Then we got Mike Joy along with Buddy Baker and Randy Pemberton standing by at South Boston Speedway in Virginia. They've got the NASCAR Busch Series, the Winston Motorsports 300. Then we are back out here live tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time as Rich Bickle and Brian Reffner join us on Race Talk. And then tomorrow, next stop for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the Lund Look 225 here at Heartland Park. 77 laps tomorrow. That'll be 17 laps longer than our race here this afternoon, and that's going to be an enjoyable afternoon. It was not the most enjoyable afternoons for Mike Culp. He led 33 laps, but at day's end, he lumbered home in 4th spot. Let's get his thoughts in the garage area, Glenn.
Well, Eli, and he just ran through the garage area to meet with us. He was running faster then than the number 57 Chevrolet was at the end. Boy, I heard it when you went by on the next to the last lap there, Mike. What an awesome car you had, but it just went away.
Yeah, we had a pretty good car. We had really good horsepower all day, and it was either an ignition box or a valve spring. Just, and it's really hard in these motors on the road course, but my hat's off to the Penrose boys. Those guys worked since we got here to try and get a shifter problem fixed. We didn't get any practice hardly at all, and our practice was qualifying. We qualified 7th and then ran as good as we did. I'm not going to complain. I need to get some luck. If I get some luck, we'll have the Penrose car in victory lane. But until then, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, you're talking about the crew and the work that they did. One thing that we pointed out during the telecast was when you made that pit stop, man, they got you in and out of there better than anybody else on pit road. Put you in the lead and made everybody else have to shoot at you.
That made me feel really good, and I told them guys they'd done a heck of a job. When they beat Schrader out and his Busch guys, you know, they do the Busch deal and the truck deal, and we had a very, very good stop, and I'm very proud of them. Just come up a little bit short again. My Terry Labonte road course school, him and Bobby and Bob, I can't thank them enough. I mean, that's what made that car go like it was. If Terry was in it, I think it would have won the race on 7 cylinders.
Well, he's talking about that shows how quickly this young man learns. And I know that from talking with you, I've known you for several years now, that you got bigger, brighter things in the back of your mind. You're wanting to move on sometime soon.
The back of my mind? No, they're in the front of my mind. I really want to, and I think that, as I told you earlier, I've got, something to offer somebody, if, but it's just a matter of timing. Timing's everything, and we'll make it work. If I got to do it on my own, that's how we're going to do it. We've, come from the street stocks to here, so we can go further if we try hard.
Well, keep your eye on this young man, folks. You'll hear from him again either in the Busch Series or the Truck Series at some point in time.
He's a good one. Won his first tour event for this division back in 1993. Some of the fans are leaving. Others are hanging around to watch the trucks. We've got more coming up from Heartland Park right after this. Some of the top finishing machines now being pushed back to the garage area here at Heartland Park, Topeka, Kansas. As this racetrack is laid out very interestingly, you've got, of course, a predominance of areas out behind where we are sitting, which is the staging area for the NHRA Winston drag racing teams, and all of the NASCAR teams here this weekend using a garage area out towards the middle and upper portion of the course, and that's where those cars are being pushed to right now. As far as the point standings for the NASCAR Slim Jim All-Pro Series, you see it has swapped around now. Crawford had the 5-point bulge on Toby Porter going in. Toby now with the win takes over the top spot as Crawford finishes third. Ron Young, Mike Cope moves up from 6th to 4th now, and Steve Christian showing the 5th spot, only 205 points out of the lead. We've got more coming up from Glenn in the garage area as we look across the street at Forbes Field here in Topeka, Kansas.
Today's exclusive coverage of the Coca-Cola Shootout on TNN has been brought to you by Pep Boys. 26,000 items at the guaranteed low price. Tires and service, too. Everything but gas.
Well, it's been a great afternoon of racing here at Heartland Park in Topeka, Kansas. More of the same tomorrow. Ron Hornaday and Jay Sauter on the front row for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race. Glenn Jarrett, I believe, is with Jay Sauter in the garage.
You're right, Eli, I am. And, Jay, you've had some experience on this racetrack, and it certainly looks like it paid off in qualifying at least.
Yeah, I tell you, I just love this Heartland Park Topeka Raceway. Real excited about coming here. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series has been superb, and I think our experience really helped here, and I think it's going to help us in the race tomorrow.
Track position, all important on this road course.
Yeah, definitely. This is a real tough course to pass on, and we've got real good position. Of course, we got Skinner and Hornaday lined up on the inside of us, so it's going to be no easy start, but we're going to give it our best shot.
I want to make sure now that overnight, that, of course, folks, Felix Sabatis owns this truck. You're not going to paint it black overnight.
No, that's not going to happen. We're set.
All right, I want to wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Great run. Looks like it's in store for Jay Sauter. We're going to have a super NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race for you tomorrow.
We will do that at 2 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. The Lund Look 225 from here at Heartland Park in Topeka, Kansas. Coming up next, stay tuned for Inside NASCAR. That'll be following here in just about a moment or so. Then an hour from now, the NASCAR Busch Series will be on the air. The Winston Motorsports 300 from South Boston Speedway in Virginia. Mike Joy will be taking you through that one with Buddy Baker and Randy Pemberton. Then we are back here tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for Race Talk with Rich Bickle and Brian Refner as our special guests. And tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern Time for the Lund Look 225 for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Our thanks to Barry Dodson. Our thanks to Glenn Jarrett. Tomorrow, Larry McReynolds joins our family here at Heartland Park in Topeka, Kansas. I'm Eli Gold. For all of us here at TNN Motorsports, thanks for joining us, and congratulations to Toby Porter. So long, everybody.